Hey guys, how's it going? I am PattyJack. I've been playing a game called Northgard today, and it's pretty cool. It's by Shiro Games, the developers of the Evoland series, a game series that I never played, and doesn't seem to be very similar to Northgard at all, but nonetheless, it's a thing they made, and Northgard is as well. Northgard is a really fun game. Holy crap, I spent about 2 hours playing it today, and so far, I've got mostly, if not almost exclusively, positive stuff to say about it, and that's really nice to see. Now, the game is currently in early access. It's going to be in early access for a while, so everything that you're seeing here, of course, it's subject to change, and everything can be improved, or in some cases, probably not, hopefully not worsened, but you might see differences when the game is fully released. So, let's talk about exactly what Northgard is. It's kind of a mix between a city simulator, a town builder, an RTS, and Civilization? Does that make sense? Kind of? You have to play this game to really understand it. It might be more similar to the Stronghold series as well. Maybe not. There's like, it's kind of its own thing, you know? It's almost got a mobile feel to it, but not in the sense that you're thinking. It's like, I feel like when people think of mobile games, they think like, oh, it's a simplistic game where you place things and then other things happen and you watch everything happen. This game is like a mobile game built for PC, where it's got like things to do all the time. You're capturing new territories, playing against other civilizations, kind of civilization style. You're building everything in them, you're training and sending warriors and scouts out everywhere, and you're assigning your villagers as they spawn to do different tasks like gather food, find wood, other stuff like that. There's a variety of stuff to do, even in the early access version right now. You stock up on resources, use them to build more stuff, you go through winters and try to survive. It's got a lot going on. Now, what I just said with the winters and stuff, it might sound a lot like Banished, and it has some similarities. It's not, like, as hardcore as Banished is, or other games like that, so if you're a big fan of that, you might be disappointed if you go into this thinking it's going to be anything like that. Myself, though, having played Banished before, and having played other games that share similar mechanics to this one, I felt right at home as soon as I started playing it, which is really good to see. And honestly, this game kind of grabbed me as soon as I started playing it, because I'm a person who likes to just kind of play through games sometimes and have a good amount of fun, not necessarily a huge amount of challenge, and so far, this game hasn't been super challenging. Granted, I've only played a couple hours of it, so I don't know how crazy things can get, but the most fun I have in games like this is building up my civilizations, my territories, my areas, and kind of seeing everyone do their own thing. I like seeing the cool things I've created, and this game really lets you do that, so that's something that really drives a person like me over towards it. Now, granted, I haven't really played on, like, the hardest difficulty or anything, so it could get extremely difficult later on, or they might be adding in more stuff. I would like to see more added into this game, because I feel like, and again, I've only played 2 hours of this, but once you beat the game once, or like you play as one or two civilizations or different factions, I feel like a lot of them could end up being repeated, and that could be a problem. And I feel like this game might get a bit boring even after 2 or 3 playthroughs, because as it stands, there isn't a whole lot to indicate that the different civilizations that you can play can really play all that different from each other. Like, they have different specialties, and they have different bonuses to them and everything, but none of it really affects, to a huge degree, how you approach the game. Like, you still kind of try to expand your territories. To expand territories in this game, you get, like, obviously, military units, and then you go into the next territory, you get rid of whatever's infesting it, whether it be wolves or bears or undead draggers or whatever there is there, or maybe even like another civilization, and you just kind of like build things there after you capture it. You send out scouts to reveal more parts of the map, and it's all really well done so far. I'm just worried that there might not be quite enough there to make you want to play it for more than maybe 5 hours. So again though, early access, that could of course be like something they're working on. They want to add in all these different things to it. I love the stuff they have added in, like you can send your villagers on raids to go get more resources. You can have natural disasters happen, like earthquakes or blizzards during the winter that make it even harder to maintain your food and wood supplies, and lots of other stuff like that. I've had, say, animals attack my villages. I've had some undead kind of like portal into my territory. That was kind of freaky the first time it happened. So there is a lot going on. I just want to see different stuff going on depending on who I'm playing, and through different games I want to see different stuff happen, because otherwise it does kind of limit the amount of fun you can have, and it makes everything feel the same when you go through multiple times. So yeah, overall it's very positive right now. I'd recommend waiting, especially in any city builder, any town management game, in RTS or anything. If it's in early access, there's really no point in getting it, because you're going to be getting way less of an experience than you would if you just wait until it's fully out. So that's what I would recommend doing, but from what I've played so far, it's got a lot going for it, and I'm honestly really excited for it. Like, this is actually potentially one of my favorite games so far this year, so I really hope that this has, like, the legs and the development and the updates behind it to go forward and to be really, really good once it gets fully released. Have you played this game, or do you have anything else you want to mention? Continue the discussion down in the comment section of this video, or talk to me on Twitter or over on my Discord server. I'd love for you to join me over there. I am PattyJack, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.